After months and months of revision, late nights and lack of sleep, exam season is finally here. These are my first in-person exams at medical school without the comfort of being open book and at home. So come along for the hardest exams of my life so far and the last push to finishing second year. It is one of the most stressful, busy times of the year. Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel and back to another weekly vlog. But this is not just any week. Oh no, we have my second year medical school exams. So that basically means it is one of the most stressful, busy times of the year, and I thought, why not bring you all along to see what I get up to and how I'm managing with this marathon of exams that I have this year. So if you do like the sound of today's video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, it would mean the absolute world if you decided to click that little subscribe button for all things uni, medicine, lifestyle, me just bring you along on this crazy journey through medical school. So these second year exams really have been a right old marathon, and we have 6 in total, and a lot of the old years have told me they are some of the worst exams of medical school because they're the end of my pre-clinical years. So at Birmingham it's split 2 years pre-clinical and then 3 years clinical and placements, which I'm so excited for, but we need to get through these exams first, and especially with anatomy, they have been so hard, and I'm not gonna lie, I have found it a very stressful time. But I think I'm gonna do like a little reflection on all of that once we are out through the other end, because we still have 3 more exams to get through. However, when I look through my little timetable, it does give me hope, because I've literally had so many weeks planned and we are literally on the last 2 weeks. So the sprint at the end of the marathon, and we've got this, we can do this. So what I have left is today I have my statistics exam, and then on Wednesday I have the big one, which is my foundation module, so all of my modules, MCQs, which is a really long paper, and then next week we have my CBM exam. However, that one shouldn't be too hard, and it's also the Jubilee weekend coming up, so I have loads of really lovely plans over the weekend, so it isn't just going to be work, I promise you. However, the next few days are a big push, and we're starting it with my exam this afternoon. The next 2 exams are actually afternoon exams as well, which I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. A lot of people don't like them, whereas I don't think I mind it, because I'm going to do a little bit of revision this morning, nothing too strenuous, because I want my brain to be really fresh, but it means that I can go through all of my notes, make sure that I've definitely recapped everything one more time, maybe do a little past paper test just to get my head in the right zone. And then also, because I am commuting into my exams, it means that I don't have to get up really early to get the train, and it's just quite faffy trying to get in for 9 AM. However, right now we're gonna go and get some breakfast. It is nearly 8 o'clock and I'm getting really hungry, and it will come as no shock that I'm still having my overnight oats, the best thing ever, especially through exam season, because they give you so much energy, keep you so full, and I'm convinced they fuel my brain properly. The morning of an exam is always so important to get you in the best headspace possible. So of course, as well as a good breakfast to fuel your brain, I also always try to keep off my phone as much as possible and do some sort of breathing yoga to really calm myself down. Only if it's an afternoon exam, I also do a couple of hours of work to really focus my brain and go over any of the extra tricky content and flashcards. It's just gone at 11:45 and I feel like I've basically finished everything that I can do in preparation for this statistics exam. I've done so many past paper questions, I've done all my Anki cards, I've looked over everything, and I'm feeling as confident as I think I'm going to. So I've decided, instead of doing any more work and burning myself out, I'm gonna go and get some lunch early. Before I left, I couldn't not show you someone special who came to wish me good luck for my exam. It is literally the Queen. So if you didn't know, it is the Jubilee this weekend, and my mum has gone a tiny little bit extra, and the whole Queen has come. But she is wishing me best of luck, and we're gonna do our absolute best in this exam. 1 more down, 2 more to go. After saying goodbye to the Queen, it was time to hop on a train and get to the medical school. I then headed to the room where all my exams have been, and it was time to put the camera down and get into exam mode. I literally just finished my exam and come straight to the toilet, which I think is such a weird place to vlog. However, I'm yet to find it somewhere quiet or not a library where it needs to be silent to vlog in the medical school. So here is my only option. But I think that exam went I don't know, okay, like there are a few really weird, harder questions, but equally, I'm awful at knowing how I've done in an exam. I seem to like to do it and then put it to the very back of my head, which I always think is the best because there's nothing you can do, you can't change it. So I'm gonna try and get a good couple of hours done here at the medical school because I just know if I move anywhere, I'm gonna lose all motivation. And when I get home, I just wanna separate out work and have a relaxing evening ready for a really full-on day tomorrow. Especially towards the end of exam season, I think it can be so hard to find the motivation to keep going and revising. Now, my biggest tips for this are to always make use of libraries, and I just find being around other people working helps me stay focused, as well as of course the trusty Forest app and time blocking hours with 15-minute breaks and doing your hardest tasks first and saving the easier ones for later when your brain is more tired. So a very weary looking Anna has made it home. That's the only thing about commuting in. It does tire me out so much. However, on the whole, it just works a lot better to be at home, especially this year. I've just found it a lot easier and we still had such a good day. I ended up getting a lot done in the library after my exam, which was really good because I wasn't quite sure how tired I was going to be, but we still got a good push in. So I'm just gonna grab some dinner and then have a really relaxing evening, a good night's sleep, ready for a last full-on revision day tomorrow. After being really lazy and opting for one of these all-plant meals, which have been a lifesaver over this exam season, I then had a bath before writing in my gratitude journal, listening to my audiobook, and finally getting myself off to bed. Good morning everyone. So it's now Tuesday and not that we're repeating this for the rest of the day and we're going to pretend like it didn't happen, but I did not have the best of night's sleeps last night. I was just in one of the moods where I was like waking up in the middle of the night thinking about this exam. However, it's all about positive mental attitude. We are not tired. We're going to have a really good day of revision. It is bright and early. It's only 8 o'clock and I've had my breakfast, got ready, and we are about to head off to Warwick Library. The weather is disgusting today, so we're going to need a brolly. Every Sunday I meal prep my lunch for the week so I can easily grab it out of the fridge every morning and head off for a day at the library. After finding my favourite spot, it was then time to get started on revision. Now, the day before an exam I like to equally split up my modules and then go through my Anki flashcards as well as my handwritten flashcards I make for any extra content I'm finding really hard to remember. I also like to test myself by blurting topics onto a piece of paper and also a few practice questions in between, as well as making sure to take regular breaks and doing my best to keep calm. It's just gone 7 and I've just got back from Warwick Library in the torrential rain. I have to say, it is literally disgusting. However, we had a really good day, although my brain is feeling a little bit weary, hence why I've decided to finish off for the day, because the last thing you want to do the day before your exam is burn your brain out. And tomorrow's exam is 3.5 hours for me with my extra time, so it's a really long exam and I need to make sure my brain is on top form for it. So I'm going to go and do a little home workout now to really make sure I wind down and switch off tonight to get a really good night's sleep. I just find doing some sort of exercise at the end of the day really separates work and then relaxation. After clearing my head with this arm workout using Chrissy Keller's Evolve You app, which I absolutely love, I then made my favourite bowl of pasta, sneaked in a little bit of Britain's Got Talent before switching off all electronic devices and doing an evening meditation before getting a really good night's sleep. Good morning everyone. It actually is still just about the morning. It is nearly 12 o'clock, but today is the big exam day and I've been up. I just had a really chilled morning, did my yoga, had my breakfast, and then I've done a couple of hours of revision. So I'm feeling fine. I'm just very ready to have this exam down, to be honest. I feel like I've been working towards this for literally months and months and months, and it will be so weird to have it done. Just need to make sure, keep really calm, don't panic. If there's a harder question, I can do it. It's in my brain somewhere and we have got this. I've literally just come out of that exam and if I seem a little bit shaky, it's because I'm still processing the fact that it is done. I honestly cannot believe it and I can't really tell how I think I've done because some of the sections I found way harder than others. Some of them were absolutely fine, but it was one of them where even if I did way more revision, I still wouldn't have thought to revise those topics. So I feel like I did my absolute best and that is all I can ask of myself. I now just feel hugely relieved, and although I still have have one exam left on Tuesday. This was the way harder one. The next one is for CBM and it's a lot smaller. None of my main modules are included in it. So in my head, we are basically nearly finished, which is so exciting. And I'm definitely going to celebrate tonight. Right now, I'm just unpacking and getting my thoughts together before my best friend Isla comes over. We're gonna have like a sushi and wine night and have a really chilled but lovely celebration, and I honestly can't wait to see it and start off the Jubilee weekend. It is the Wednesday and it's a Thursday and Friday bank holiday in the UK, which is really weird. We never have that, but it is the Queen's Jubilee, so it's extra special. Somehow it is now at 6:30 and I'd love to say I had a really productive day, got loads done, but that is literally the polar opposite. I don't know where today has gone, but I literally feel like I've gotten hardly anything done. I've just sat and edited my video, which has just gone live, and I'm so happy that that is finally out. However, that seems to be about all I've managed to achieve. My brain is literally working at about 0.5 miles an hour and just isn't right here, to be honest. So we've decided to just kind of write today off and not do any work, which has meant the saddest part is I've lost my Anki streak. However, it is worth it. I need to give my brain some time to recover. This evening, my nan is actually around for the Jubilee, so I think we're all having a really nice barbecue outside because the weather has actually been so lovely today. And then also it's like the lighting of the torches. I think that's what it is. I'm not actually sure what is going on, but this evening we're walking up to the top of our road and I think everyone is lighting torches for the Queen. So we're literally just about to sit down for food, but I couldn't not show you the paddling pool. I mean, I'm not quite sure I call it a paddling pool or Olympic-sized pool, but my dad said he wanted to put up a pool for the bank holiday. I wasn't even aware that paddling pools got this big, but it's literally been filling up for about, I don't know, 3 hours, and there seems to be no water going on. So I'm not too sure how long this is going to take to fill. I reckon it's literally going to take all night to get this huge thing filled with water, but it's going to be so fun when it's done. Friday I really wanted to use as one big push to get a good chunk of my revision done for my CBM exam. So I started by making a big deck of flashcards on Anki from the booklet resource that we had and going through these before watching Geeky Medics on YouTube, which is an amazing resource for OSCEs or more clinical based exams. Good morning everyone. So it is now Friday and another day of me literally looking bedraggled. I think exam season really is taking it out of me this year, and I did get in a little bit of a pickle last night, I'm not gonna lie, about how tired I was feeling yesterday. I just find it so annoying when I'm tired. I'm one of those people that just loves being go, 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 and when I feel like I don't have the energy, it actually makes me really down and tired. So that was a little bit weird, but apart from that, I had a really lovely day off and a really good break, and today I feel a lot more refreshed. I still feel very tired, and I think it might just take a few weeks after exams are fully done to just recover from a very full-on exam season. However, we've had a really productive morning. I've got loads done for my CBM exam on Tuesday, and this is basically all about my GP placement and just applying this to some multiple choice and very short answer questions. And I really enjoy my GP placement, so I'm really hoping that a lot of it has already gone in, but I'm just making my Anki flashcards and working my way through that. However, right now I'm literally just about to head downstairs to do a little home workout. I really feel like I could do with moving my body and then get some lunch. After a really good home workout, I then got back to revision for the afternoon, mainly through going over my Anki flashcards and then making any extra written cards to really drill the harder information into my head before having a very chilled evening and some dinner. Good morning everyone. So it's now Saturday, and sorry I literally look so hot and flustered, but I've literally just finished a little home workout and gotten very quickly changed because today we are off to a agricultural show for the Jubilee, which I am so excited for. I love like cute little village things like this, and Max, my little Labrador, is actually competing. Laura has wanted to put him in to some sort of competition. I'm actually not sure what it is because, no offense, I love him so much, but he's not the most talented dog, so I'm assuming it's not like the hurdles or that obstacle course that the dogs do. I think it might be like best looking Labrador because he literally thinks he's the most pretty dog in the entire world. But this is going to be so fun, and it's just so nice to have a little bit more headspace. We've gotten in a good amount of revision for my exam on Tuesday, so I've decided I'm just going to take the weekend off to really give my brain a really good break and take it easy. And I'm going out with my friends tonight as well, so we have some really exciting plans. But first of all, I think I'm going to have to get changed into something else because it is raining outside, which isn't ideal. However, it's not going to spoil our fun. We're still going to have the best Jubilee weekend. As you can now see, it is a lot later, and I had such a lovely time at the Kenilworth show with my family, but then I scooted back and got all ready for tonight. I mean, it would be rude to have a 4-day bank holiday and not go out once. That's what I've been telling myself anyway, so I thought I would treat myself to a night with my best friends to celebrate the Jubilee. So they are all coming around here about now. They're running a tiny little bit late, but that is good because so am I, as always. That's the best thing with our friendship group. We literally all run late, so it all works out fine. But everyone's coming here for some drinks and nibbles, and then we are heading out into Leamington for the evening for hopefully the best night, because I just feel like I've not had a proper celebration with them in ages, and this is going to be my little halfway, nearly done with exams celebration at home before I go away with all my medic friends to properly celebrate the end of exams. But let me very quickly show you my outfit because I love this little summer dress, and the sun has come out just in time. So I've just got on this little white summery dress from Zara, and I think the little types here is honestly so pretty. And then I've just paired it with my bag and my clear little heels as always because they literally go with everything. But I'm going to scooch now, get some drinks out, get some nibbles, get some music on, and just have the best time with all of my favourite people. Well, last night definitely was eventful and not quite to plan. So basically I had such a lovely time with my friends here before and had a proper catch up, had drinks in the sun, and it was so nice. And then we headed into Leamington where the night did take a little bit of a turn for the worst and ended up with me getting spiked, which I don't really want to go into the full story of it, but it was absolutely horrific, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around that it actually happened. I feel really shaken up by the whole experience, and I think it just goes to show that you really do have to be so careful nowadays. But as scary as the whole thing was, I am so fortunate to have the best friends in the whole wide world that looked after me and got me home safe, and I just hate to think how different it could be in so many different situations. But yeah, I really wasn't sure whether I wanted to talk about this, but I think it's just so important to share the message and just tell people that you really do have to be so careful. And to be honest, this just isn't right. Like, we shouldn't have to live like this, but unfortunately it is the world that we live in. But anyway, this morning as a treat, me and my sister are going to go shopping to just take my mind off everything because I'm feeling like a little bit anxious, and there's nothing like therapy shopping. It is literally one of my favourite activities in the world. And then this afternoon we've actually decided last minute as a family to go and watch Top Gun at the cinema because the weather is horrible and we all fancied doing something that we never normally do. So that is going to be really lovely. Calm, nice day to get over the horrors of last night. So we've just got back from the cinema, and oh my gosh, Top Gun was amazing. If you haven't seen it already, you have to go and watch it. The storyline was so good. It had me on my seat the whole time, and to be honest, anything with Tom Cruise is always absolutely fab. So I've actually had a really lovely day, and I picked up a few bits from Zara and these earrings as well whilst I was in Solihull. But anyway, I am going to end the vlog here. I'm just going to have a really boring evening, have a bath and get an early night's sleep ready for my very last day of revision tomorrow, which is so exciting. But if you did enjoy the vlog, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed, remember to click that button. And I hope you all have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see you so soon. Bye.